1 second, guys. Hey, bring me the phone off the nightstand. I'm live, but I can't read the comments. 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. I can't see you guys for just a second. I need to log in on another phone. I was on my other phone, but it died. So I'm going to have to log in so I can read the comments. Give me just a couple seconds. So welcome to whoever's here. We'll the person who won the live giveaway for the resin, it's officially been exactly 1 week and I have not heard from the person. So we're going to draw a new winner tonight. Okay, so now I can see comments. Make sure that you remember to set it to live chat. Da-da. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Libby. Bridget. Hey, Grace. Ryan. Dina. And Blair. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I have no clue why somebody would enter and then not come back. And she's had a week. Well, you know, the first 3 names we picked were people that didn't follow the directions, so we had to pick a 4th name. And here we are. The 4th person didn't let me know anything. So can you guys see better this week? Is it better than the live that we tried to do? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so a couple fun things for tonight. Everybody that's here, if you see in the comments one of the blue people, the moderators, Carrie's Chaotic Creations, she is 4 subscribers away from hitting her 300 mark goal. And I'd like to be able to help her do that tonight. So if you are not already subscribed to her channel, please go over to her channel. You can just click on her picture beside her comment, and it'll still leave this live up, but it'll pull up her channel page, and you can hit subscribe while you're still in here. So she needs 4 more subscribers, you guys. I know we can do it. Okay, I'm great, you guys. I'm glad you guys can see fine. So another thing, after we all go and help Carrie out, is we're going to have some freeform resin mold fun. Oh, Carrie just started buffering. Carrie, I'm assuming it's just you because I don't see it on either one of these phones. Hey, Spicy. I'm a little bit late tonight, you guys, but getting back from town's been crazy the last few days. The president's been in town and you can't get off certain exits and it's just crazy. Yeah, definite shout out. Carrie's got some really great things on her channel. Hey, Libby, I just saw you pop in. So actually, by luck of draw, Carrie's stick is the one that was actually drawn tonight anyway. So it just kind of worked out. Yeah, definitely hit the thumbs up on this video. So I'm going to mix the resin while we're talking and everybody's coming in. And then once I get the resin mixed and the color added, we'll go straight into drawing names, drawing a name. So I am using Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat. And I'm making a pineapple. Hey, Toa, I think is how you say your name. So we're going to make a pineapple for my sister. She's into the whole pineapple thing right now. And I want to test out this freeform resin because I tried a geode earlier. My table was unlevel. I have since rectified that by using this board and leveling it up underneath the board. So that's why I'm not using my plain table right now, you guys. Oh, Carrie has 301 now. Way to go, Carrie. Congratulations. I'm so glad you made that. I know you've been pushing really hard and working very hard on your videos. I knew it was possible, you guys. So this is the freeform resin piece that I worked on earlier today. It's not fully dry, but as you can tell, all the colors kind of went wonky and slid up under each other. That's because my table wasn't flat. So hopefully we don't have that happen this time. Dun, dun, dun. So we're going to be using Neon Pink from Folk Art and Folk Art's Extreme Glitter in Hologram. And the reason I'm using the Neon Pink is because when you mix it with resin, it gives you kind of a transparent feel. And I want that with this for Holly. So what I did is I took a wooden cutout in the shape of a pineapple because I needed this mold to dry before I could go live today. And this is the cutout I used. Dun, dun, dun. And I traced it on a piece of contact paper. I peeled the sticky part off and I traced it, and then I took a caulk gun with all-purpose silicone and I just traced out the shape twice, 2 layers up, so that it would give me a nice thick base. I've missed some comments. Oh, Kathy, did you make it? Dun dun, 4 soul, yay! She made it. We've been resurrecting some people that we haven't seen in a while. Okay, so while I'm mixing resin, how many people that are, hey, Charming Giraffe. So while I'm mixing resin, how many people that are in here now entered in the resin giveaway? Okay, Carrie. It'll take me a couple minutes to do this anyway. Oh, Elizabeth, can you email me? Not now, but, you know, later. I couldn't find your email for some reason. Painting with and crafting with Jen. The entry was on the 1,000 subscriber giveaway video, and pretty much all you had to do was be a subscriber, like the video, or even give it a thumbs down, as long as you give it a thumbs something, and then comment what I can do to make the channel better, to make my videos better, and what you like about my videos, what I need to keep the same. Mainly so that I could fix the things that you guys want to see fixed. And that's really all you had to do. Yes, engagement's engagement. So thumbs up, thumbs down, And legally, I just found this out from YouTube. Legally, we are not allowed to say thumbs up the video. We're not allowed to tell you that if you thumbs up specifically, that you can win something. It's actually in the rule book. You can say, let me know what you think about this video, but you can't say you only enter if you like the video. So I'm having to learn to reword that. Okay, you guys. So my resin's nice and mixed. I'm just going to mix it all. It's all going to be the same, so it doesn't matter. It's under your YouTube Studio Beta app. But the problem with the app is you only get access to so much of the app until you hit a new subscriber level. If you're under 1,000 subscribers, you're considered, I can't remember what they call it. It's a rock name, but you're considered something and you get access to certain parts. When you hit 1,000 subscribers, and this is how I found out because I hit it, then you go up to the opal level and you get access to more analytics, deeper analytics, a whole help guide, and all kinds of stuff. And then when you hit 10K, you get more information. And when you hit 100K, you get your own YouTube advisor. Everybody says like and subscribe all the time, and I don't know of anybody that's got in trouble for it. But when I was reading through the rule book on the studio the other day, and I'll screenshot it sometime and send to you guys on one of the Facebook groups, or on my Facebook group maybe even, it was saying that you can't specifically tell people that they can only win items if they like it. So you can do 10% additive to volume of resin. So I did about 5% of the pink, and I'm doing about 5% of the glitter. Hey, Carrie. I'm loving this pink. My sister's going to love it. Her favorite colors are pink and yellow. It looks really pretty in the cup, but it's going to be so translucent when it goes down, because if you can see it on the stick, you can't hardly see the pink. Okay. So, ta-da! What's going on? It is the Folk Art Neon Pink Superior Coverage. And then I'm also using the Folk Art Extreme Glitter in hologram, and it's the really fine glitter. I also have their Glitterific, which is the chunky glitter, and it's actually got like triangles and octagons and all kinds of fun stuff. I used that in another project today. I don't know, Blair. I wonder if you could put resin on a balloon and pop it for a massage ball. Huh, interesting. Oh, thanks for the astro. Yes, I know. Catherine, you've missed a lot. I use glitter now. Kind of a little bit addicted to it at this point. I used to hate glitter. I use it now. Okay. Also, you guys, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek because I made my first really cool keychain today. It's all resin. It's a cactus with a kind of sandy desert background. So yeah, I was excited. I actually made those last night and then demolded them today. I have completely been converted to resin and glitter. Go figure. Okay, I'm gonna move this a little closer to you guys. And we're gonna pour, and then I'm going to see if my phone's loaded enough so we can draw a name. Ooh, didn't mean to touch that. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the whole thing. I love this pink, and I don't like pink either, you guys, so definitely tell that I'm getting into pink. You love the cactus? Well, there's a couple different sizes in the molds, and a couple different fun things I'm going to be doing with them. I got some really cool molds in Michael's grab bags, you guys, and that video will be up soon. You guys are just getting a sneak peek because you're live. Is there a reason I hear breathing over my head? Oh, that's not good. Well, save it and send it to me later because I'm on live. They still looking?
They're looking for the body.
Okay. Okay, guys, sorry. Got some stuff going on in town. They found a sippy cup floating in a car, submerged in water, and they're searching for the kid's body now. Add that to my cart, Brittany. Okay. Charming Giraffe, the drawing is for a half gallon of Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat Resin. It was for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and so far the 4 people we've drawn, the first 3 didn't. Sorry, my brain got sidetracked for a second. The first 3 didn't follow the directions, and then the final person had a week and they didn't let us know. I knew something was going on at the pond earlier, but I didn't know what it was. And Bill just got a text. He just got all the information about what was going on. The tribe took over the pond a few years ago, and they were supposed to clean it and take care of it, and they didn't. And the road corroded, so somebody that didn't know that road was no longer there must have drove through. So there's a car, and they found a car seat and a sippy cup, but that's all we know so far. I hate that, but the tribe definitely should have worked on fixing it. Thank you, Spicy. Definitely torch points. We're gonna have to torch it a few times. I made exactly enough resin almost. I actually have a little bit left, and if you've been watching my channel, you know that I have these paperweight molds that make these really beautiful rocks. So I just take any of the extra resin I have and just pour in it. That is a good one. Who's in the lead? Oh, he must be talking to the neighbors, see, because their son's on the fire. Okay, I'm trying to pull up the app now to where I can draw a winner. Yes, so we've got some really cool molds. This one has glow-in-the-dark resin. Then it has 4 layers of Jeffree Star's resin that I used from his artistry palette. Actually 5 because the top layer. And we also got some fun molds that make little toucan Sams, like from the Fruit Loop bottle. So I tested it out. The only thing I don't like about the molds is they're matte. The back stays glossy, but the molds are matte. They're not actually glossy. Okay, so I'm going to try to log in here while we talk. I'm going to get behind on the comments for just a minute, you guys. Get infinity torch points. That is very true. I love Jeffree Star. I took his new artistry palette, Catherine, and I broke it and mixed the eyeshadow pigments with resin and did a few different projects. I wish he was quieter on the phone, but I'm glad that he is checking into it. Okay, so what is it called? It's the YouTube comment selector. No. Whoa, Charming Giraffe, do you not know Jeffree Star? Like, really? Wow. Yeah, I didn't do those toucan molds with the eyeshadow resin. I used paints for those. Okay, random comment picker for YouTube. I'm pulling it up, you guys. I've got 3 phones running, so it's using a lot of my data. Roxanne, you guys have got to go look. It's on a piece of, here, let me show you. You know the papers that your decals come on when you order vinyl decals? What I did is I had used it, and I don't throw anything away, I recycle. So I'm using that wax paper for this. Okay, so I have the random comment picker up, and now I just have to go get the link to the YouTube video for the I must live under rock. I actually didn't know who Jeffree Star was until I went and spent time with Holly last year, and she watches all of his videos. Like, she's a loyal fan. She's like a super fan. Let me see. It's not buffering on my end, but it might for just a second. Jeffree literally went from nothing to a millionaire or a multi-millionaire. His story is just epic, and I don't know. I love people like that. Okay, so here's the 1K giveaway. So let me get the link. I should have had this ready, but I got home late and I didn't want to wait too long to do the live because I know some people said they couldn't stay up. Babe, watch your language. I'm on live. YouTube will demonetize my video once it's monetized. And we do not want that. Okay, so I'm putting you guys can't see this, but he didn't even answer me because I called him Babe instead of Bill. Okay, let's see if I can turn the screen all the way up so you guys can see it. Okay, so I put the link to the YouTube video in here. I don't need that ad. Get YouTube comments. There should be 62 unless somebody left a new comment. 64. Any comments that were left after the end date also will not count. And then we're going to get the winner. I've recently gotten into makeup and found Jeffree's channel. Okay, so the winner is Pat Hickey. That is one of the people that won last time and didn't follow the directions, because I have the name wrote down right here, marked out. So she is not eligible. So we're going to pick another winner. And we're going to hit start. Artsy Fartsy Lovers. Will one of my admins go and check and see if she followed the directions? Either Jean, Carrie, or Bridget. Because the comment that I have here is not following the directions. It's just a congratulations, the hurricane's on the way. Yes, Artist Haven, I had already done the drawing, but the person had one full week to email me their address, and the person didn't email me. They didn't claim their prize. Today has been officially 1 week, so we get a new winner. So I'm going to hold this as the winner for now. I'm going to sit to the side. If Artsy Fartsy Lovers followed the rules, she will be our winner. But we have to verify that. And I'm not going to do that while I'm trying to talk to you guys. If one of my admins do, then we'll see. Leftover resin. And add it in here. The comment that got selected is not following the directions, but I need to make sure she didn't leave a second comment that actually did follow the directions. Y'all know me, I'm not wasting resin, so I would rather use it in molds. Can't waste anything. Dun, dun, dun. I come up with another one, Goober Goblins and Buffer Dragons. I love that. I hate that you guys are buffering. It might be that I've got 3 phones connected to the internet, but I'm getting ready to cut that one out. Yes, YouTube has their own app. It is called YouTube Random Comment Picker. It has a spot that all you have to do is just copy and paste the link to your YouTube video. You can filter out certain comments. You can filter out duplicate comments. And then you just put comments and it lets you pick winners. It randomizes it and it shows you the comment that they made. Yes, I torch every single layer of the mold. When I'm doing close to the bottom, I actually stick the torch in it, but I have to be really careful. On this one, I didn't torch the bottom layer, and I don't know if you can see, but I got bubbles on the top part of it and all along the bottom. So that was my first one. That was a test. Definitely torch the bottoms. It's fine. I can actually check it in just a second because I have the third phone going. But before I start that, I want to get these torched and get these moved out of the way so we can do some other fun stuff in this live. So what would you guys like to see done tonight? Do you want a regular pour? Do you want some resin works? What would you guys enjoy seeing tonight? If you want a regular pour, let me know kind of what technique and we'll see what we... Slade the buffer shot. Oh, hey, M. I didn't even see you there. If it doesn't let you, Elizabeth, you can just email me. My email address is in the description of all my videos, but it's everydayart by Brittany Gunter at yahoo.com. So I'm just going to move this whole table. That way this mold stays level. And slide it out of the way. Give me just a moment. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Davis, Elizabeth, you had to go to bed. I just wasn't sure what time you had said. She did follow the rules. Okay, so Artsy Fartsy Lover is the winner. Okay, let's see. I missed a few comments, so I'm going back. Well, we will miss you, Elizabeth. But it'll be here for replay. Okay, that's good, Carrie. I trust you. If you say she followed, she followed. Oh, a granddaughter. That sounds exciting. Okay, what do you guys want to see? What kind of fun stuff you want to do tonight? I have all kinds of supplies around me. We can do dips and make phone kickstands similar to pop sockets. We can definitely do some glitter, or we could do a pour. Hugs, Elizabeth. Okay, so since she did win, I'm going to log off the internet on this phone. And that way it won't be as rough. She will have exactly 1 week from right now to email me and claim her prize by sending me her address. If Artsy Fartsy Lover does not claim this prize by next Tuesday, we will redraw again. And the pool's getting small, you guys. So it's going to be close, a better chance at you guys winning if people keep not messaging me. Pearl kiss. What did I miss? Pearl kisses. A kiss. Pearl pour. I know what a kiss pour is. What's a pearl pour? I've missed some pours evidently because I don't know what this one is. Yeah, what's a pearl kiss? Somebody tell me what it is and we will attempt it tonight. Yeah, I'm sure she'll message me. I think she actually watches quite a few of my videos. The other lady that won, I don't think she had ever watched a single video until the giveaway. And I think that's probably why. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, you guys. I'm going to grab a canvas while we're deciding what we're doing. Just going to go ahead and settle on the fact that we're doing a canvas. All you guys on live get to see all the sneak peeks of stuff too that's coming up because there's going to be a lot of fun stuff coming up. Set 3 canvases there. Dun, dun, dun. Re-pour canvas. Dun. I might have to relocate it closer. Okay, a kiss pour with metallic pearls, round cells around the edges. If you use satin enamel paint, it will form what they call pearls. I have the satin enamel paint, but I haven't had any luck with it. Then you tilt, you do it over, and then push it back. Okay, Dina hasn't seen a tornado pour. Libby hasn't seen one in a while. Okay, well then I'll watch a video and then we'll try that one next week. Okay, so a treering pour. Do I have any paints pre-mixed? Probably not, because that's how it goes. I have neons pre-mixed. So do you guys want to use neons, or do you want to watch me mix paint? Yeah, some people call it a tornado, some people call it a traveling tree ring. It's pretty much the same thing. Neon. Okay. Because guess what? You guys are going to see me lean into the screen for a minute. My table is like 5 foot long, and I have to reach everything. So we have neon pink, neon blue, other neons that I cannot reach. I need shelving, you guys. I have to lean across my whole table. Okay, we got neon orange and green. And neon yellow. I just knocked over a bunch of crap. And neon red. Dun, 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 dun. The craziness. I have a big room. I just don't have the tables and storage space that I need. I did build myself a drying rack using an old crib and some scraps off of a construction job. This is also a geode I am working on. This is in the first steps in this mold called a coaster mold. Ta-da. I could really use a rolly car, as she said. Okay, so I'm just going to shake these up. These neons have been pre-mixed since February. So if that tells you how long these things last. Okay. These are Liquitex Basics fluorescents. I think I've seen a couple videos of the lady that shows her birds, but only a couple. No, I just haven't. Did I lose them and then find them? No, I just haven't been using a lot of neons and fluorescents because I got resin. And I've been testing that out, so they've just been sitting here. None of these have any silicone in them. It's just Floetrol and paint. Probably should have done drawing later into the live to get more people to watch the entire live. I have to do a video to show you guys. I will tell you guys that there's some really fun stuff coming up this week on my channel. So you know I can't edit multiple videos together right now. So that doesn't stop me from doing multiple parts. And I have a really fun collaboration with Artistic Pours and More by Jeannie Marie, or by Jean Marie. And it is a 4-part collab. And those videos are uploaded and ready to go this week. And it's going to look awesome. I can't wait till you guys see it. She has seen the final piece. I don't think anybody else has seen the final piece. It's got about 4 or 5 layers of resin. So it's going to be so amazing, you guys. Okay, so I haven't done like a plain pour in a while. So I'm thinking I might have too much paint. but we'll see. So here's what the cup looks like. It's all pretty, and there's already like some cells and color mixes going on. I see purple in there already, and we don't even have purple. Dun dun dun. So Charming Giraffe, I maybe went a little stockpile crazy because I have about 20 stockpiled videos, most of which I still need to upload. Okay, so we're going to do a traveling tree ring. And I've never done one with these. If I had a way to send them to you without uploading them to YouTube first, you absolutely could borrow some. But I record my regular videos on my Nikon and then post. Look at that. It's so pretty. So I can't really share them with anybody without actually posting them. We're about to get some mad torch points, you guys. Because there are bubbles in all this, but it's mainly because I just had to shake it up. I wish I could zoom you guys in so you could see all the bubbles pop, because that part's just kind of, it's a lot of fun. It's therapeutic. A video giveaway. I actually have an ideal, which I actually got from Marcy, where we can all do for each other's channels. And do channel takeovers. I think that would be fun ways to do collaborations. Probably gonna have to add a little bit more paint. I kind of like this though, you guys. Plus, think about it. This is gonna be a blacklight painting too. So yeah, before I tilt much more, I am gonna add a little bit more paint over here. Probably should put gloves on too, because you know. And I'm also gonna do it in a tree ring. Libby, I love your chicken videos. Like, I love those chickens. I miss my chickens. Put some pink up here just to fill in this area. There's a really pretty purple that's been made by this pink. I think it would be fun to do an ultra collaboration. But I really liked when Artist Till Death took over Mixed Media Girls channel when she was out of the country for her live night. And I think that's something that we technically all could just do. If you're able to go live, you can do it on the live night of that person. And if you can't do a live because you don't have the subs or whatever, then you can just make a video and upload it to their channel. And then that pulls people from both channels. And it pulls your viewers together. So you both gain viewers and view time. Oh, chickens scare you, really? I'm not really scared of any animals. Snakes, which I'm not gonna say I'm scared of them, because I'll totally go after them and kill them. But I'm not a fan of them. Let me move this. Oh, something else I found out, you guys, that you guys probably knew and I just didn't. you cannot put silicone on a silicone mold because when you do, it doesn't come off. So I had one of the cactuses in here and I was trying to figure out how to keep just the sand at the bottom, the sand color of the resin. So I put silicone across it and poured the resin in. And I was going to take the silicone off and then pour this guy. Yeah, you can't do that. It's, this little mold here is no longer good. It doesn't come out at all. So then I decided I would just put a pin up under it to where it was tilted and do it that way and get that out. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Live and learn with stuff. I don't like spiders. No. This is a very supportive group, Dina. If you go back and look at my first videos, I didn't say a word. Like, I didn't talk. I just held the phone camera in my hand while I was doing. I didn't have a tripod. I didn't have lighting. I was terrified to talk on camera. My first videos were terrible. You should definitely do it. And this has got me so far out of my comfort zone and made me open up. And I've made such great, true, lifelong friends just from having this channel. Okay, so I think I can take you guys down. So just, you know, if you get dizzy or something, don't look for a minute. Dun, dun, dun. Close up time. I miss being able to do close-ups. Good Lord. Okay. Bottom right-hand corner. Top right-hand corner. I'm trying not to block the ring light. This was a really good idea, you guys. This is gorgeous. Even the pink down here that we poured last has all kinds of little rings in it. This is going to look so good in blacklight, you guys. Oh, and just since I've got you guys down, everything that I need to reach is way back yonder, like way back there. And then this is the drying rack that I am working on. And all kinds of other stuff that I'm not going to show you down below because it would be a sneak peek. These are the pieces that are dry but need to cure before I can varnish. And then down here I have my mail bin of mail that goes out. So yeah, all kinds of fun stuffs. My art room's a mess. That's why I didn't show you a lot of it. It is a literal mess. Okay, let's see if I got you back where you need to be. Dun, dun, dun. I think so. A tarantula? No. I'll have to look. I do my Doppler Dina's Adventures videos. That sounds fun, Dina. Oof, I accidentally hit something and it was going to try to report a channel. Sorry, you guys. Kathy, if you need a cat, I have plenty. There are 21 cats here right now. And a pregnant one. So if you want to get a cat, I can make sure we send you one. Okay. So as you saw, I'm going to need to move this to my drying rack, which is across the room. And around all kinds of crazy stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is awesome, you guys. I'm loving this piece. When it dries, I'll show it to you guys on the black with the black light. seen your dog that pees whenever. I have plenty of dogs right now. I have plenty of animals. I'm only taking animals in if it's a must-do basis if they're rescues. You guys are adorable sometimes. Okay, since I do have some paint down here and I don't want to waste, let me find my bags. And we're going to do some foam stand dips. I love animals. We're going to do some of these. In all honesty, that's exactly what it is. I just love animals so much. But we currently have 9 dogs here. And there's 21 cats. Only 4 of the cats belong to me. And they need homes. And one of them is pregnant. So, yeah. I have a notebook, Dina, that I actually jot down all of my ideals into. Yeah. And then as I do them, I mark them off. It is a lot of dog food. I go through about 250 pounds of dog food a month. And it used to be 40 pounds of cat food. But now I go through I want to say it's close to 200. It's like 180 pounds of cat food a month. So these will be my first fluorescent pop sockets. And of course, once they dry, we'll cover them with resin. But I'm also not going to turn away any animal in need. And we had an entire litter of kittens dropped off with us. And the person just couldn't take care of them any longer. So it was either us take care of them or they weren't going to make it kind of thing. A resin ball with pumpkins or skull heads. I am looking for some skull molds. Because I have some ideals I want to try. Jack Skeleton. Jack Skeleton. I don't know. We gotta go. Okay, Catherine, I'm glad you were able to tune in, and I hope to see you more often. I definitely finally found your channel, so I'll be checking it out. Took me a while, but I found it. I also am looking for a seahorse resin mold and unicorn resin molds because I have a couple wish list things for some people. Some resin molds are easy to find, some are a little harder, and then when you do find them, they're not the sizes you want. Okay, so what I'm doing is just taking little pieces of painter's tape and affixing to the back so that I have something to dip with and pull back up with. And I took the pop sockets apart and set the sticky part. By the way, you guys, the sticky on these is so super sticky that when I had to take my pop socket off of my phone in order to put it in my phone holder, these videos, it was so sticky the sticky wouldn't come off. It came off of the pop socket halfway and half off of the phone halfway, and I had to soak the back of, I had to take off the back of my phone and soak it to get all the sticky off after our last live. So they are very, very good quality phone stands. Okay, I'm just going to sit this upside down right here and let the rest of that sink out. Are you leaving, Blair, or were you saying bye to Catherine? And we're just going to dip in what's already here while that goes out. Okay, and then I'm just going to let it sit here and drip off a little bit. These will be cool because they'll glow in black lights. Let a little bit more drip off because it's, if you see it running, then you know there's too much paint on it. There you go. There we go. I'm going to try to turn this bright light down. I need to get better lighting so I don't have to deal with this. But I'd like for you guys to be able to see it. It'd probably be easier to show it to you guys once it is dry. But the best I can do for now. And I'm just going to take the tape off of it and sit it on the bottom of a cup. Oh, well, you saw how that worked. That way it's level. And I'm going to stick the tape on my table and I can reuse it. The skull heads are just mini, and you put them inside the resin ball and a Halloween theme like mini marbles. Ooh. We could actually do like glow in the dark accents and stuff on these. I can also order decals and do on these. So Blair, wasn't it you that had asked about the Harry Potter bookmarks? You could do that on these too. These are actually bigger than the bookmarks, so I definitely know I could do them on these. She's going to test out cutting some smaller ones and see if we can do it on the other. Okay. I have tested out doing like, what do you call it? Your letters for your initials on these. Ow, I just about burnt myself. And they do work. Okay. I'm going to stick this tape down. I didn't even show you guys that one. Look at me being all crazy and mess. It's got some purple swirls in it, but it's mainly pink. And then what I'll do when they dry is just add. There's all kinds of pretty colors in this cup. It's like a rainbow of colors. For some reason, none of them dripped out like I needed them to. I'm sorry for all the loud talking in the background. He doesn't know how to be quiet, and that's part of the reason that we're having issues, but whatever. So, dun. Okay. Oh, M, were you cut out? Oh, sorry, too low. Can't see me. I actually normally let the cup dry. Whatever's left in it, I'll set it up and I'll let it dry. And then once it's completely dry, if the skin's thick enough, it peels out. Ooh, that one actually made some really pretty cells, you guys. So I'll definitely show you guys a close-up of that one in a minute. I'm going to do this last one. So normally I leave it like that and I let it dry. And then if it's thick enough, you can actually cut one edge and just peel the skin out, and you can use it for jewelry and stuff. So I leave it upside down for a little bit and then I put it back upright, and then it kind of stays where it's at. And it makes some really nice skins. And see, oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of want to leave it like that, guys. It kind of looks like a tree. And then cover it with resin. I think I'm going to leave this one. Can you see the tree in there? Sellers American Bullies. Hey, thanks for showing support, Sellers American Bullies. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one this way. It's not fully covered, but it looks like a tree. And if it stays that way, it's going to be awesome. We'll see. It might not stay that way, but it would be really cool if it did. And then add glitter resin to it or something. Wasn't it? I kind of want to open another one and see if I can get that same pattern. Because I do have enough paint down here. Mainly because if I don't use this paint that's down here, then it's just waste because it's on a marker board right now. You have extra skull modes. Remind me tomorrow. If you'll let me borrow one, I'll definitely send it back to you once I find one to order. I had found one that I really liked, Carrie. It was a coffin, and then it came with another mold for a skeleton. But when I went and looked at the measurements, it turned out it was like this small. And I'm kind of wanting something like this size for the coffin. And yeah, it was crazy. So we're going to try that again, but we're going to try maybe this spot. Oh, it did. Another tree. This one's orange and pink, you guys. We may have just stumbled onto something by accident. You can use baking silicone molds for resin. The molds that I used for here, let me show you. The toucans and the cacti. These are baking molds from Michael's. I actually got these in a grab bag. So that video will be coming up soon. You guys can see all the other fun stuff I got. But these were normally $5 a piece. And I got them in a grab bag. So these are baking molds. And they worked perfect for the silicone. They're just, because they're baking molds, they're not shiny. The grab this time, I only got 4, and there was like over 100 when I got there. But I only picked up 4 because all the other ones were bubbles. Like you blow. Like you could literally pick up each bag until there was nothing in it except for bubbles. And I didn't really need that many bubbles. I got some bubbles, but I didn't need them. So, yeah, I'll add some glitter to these. Oh, you mean to the molds? Yeah. Well, those are actually, that blue that I just showed you, that's the metallic sapphire blue with the holographic glitter added. If you look on the back, you can see the glitter in it. But because the mold's matte, it makes everything that's in it matte. But there's actually lots of glitter in there. It just made the whole front matte. It's the problem with molds. Okay. Trying to find some spots with like some thicker paint that I can like pull off of. Okay, now we're going to drip off just a little bit. And we're going to torch it because that last one I did multiple stacks. It really selled up. I don't know if you guys can see this. We're going to try. There's tons of tiny cells in there. Maybe when it dries, it'll be easier for you guys to see. And I'll also say once I get a laptop and a webcam, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys. to see everything clearly. This is an old phone and the camera doesn't work right on it. Do you use sprinkles in resin or would they get all funky? Small scale sprinkles. I haven't tried sprinkles, but I do have some other fun stuff that we're gonna try in a few weeks. Hey Carla, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Also, I sent you a message. Definitely check that out. So I got some of these, what are they called? Zorbies or something like that. It's like supposed to be like 200 or 500 in this pack. And you add water to them and they expand. So I was thinking about expanding some of these. And not my first live, Dina, my first video ever. So I thought about putting some of these in water, letting them fully expand, and then casting them in resin. And then, because, you know, after they've been in water so long, and then once you set them out of water, they'll start to shrink gradually. So I figure if I put them in resin, cast them while they're full size, then as they shrink, they would just fall out the little holes that they make. And then I would have like a resin cast with like holes all in it. And I feel like that would kind of be kind of cool. Kind of cool. I was reading a comment and talking to you guys. So I bought these from Wish for I think like 50 cents. So I was like, resin fun for everyone. I've been looking for all kinds of resin stuff. Yeah, it was actually my first ever video. It's got a #1 on it. And if you go to the playlist that's on my channel, it's titled Everyday Art, I believe. It has every video from my entire channel, and you can just sort it in the way you want. So there'll be a sort button at the top, and you can put oldest to newest or however, and then it'll bring the #1 to the very top, so you don't have to scroll through 400 and some videos. Yeah, I like the phone camera, but this phone is really old. It's been in 5-gallon water buckets 3 times with the dogs. It's been dropped out of the truck like 2 or 3 times. The front of it's been chewed on. It has bite marks from one of the dogs. So it's been through it. Charming Giraffe, if you're checking out Wish, be sure, if you are a new member, to go to my description box, use the link. Anybody that uses my link to sign up for Wish for the first time and make their first purchase, I make $2 when your first purchase ships. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-cent purchase or a $20 purchase. Any purchase you make, I make $2 off of. And that's how I buy more resin molds and fun stuff to test out. Yeah, this phone has been through a lot in the last few years. I didn't figure you were new to it. I love the Wish app. Sometimes it's slow, but I get a lot of really fun stuff there. Oh, I hate you're buffing. Let me check. Okay, I'm not buffing. Okay, so a couple things for you guys to let me know. Shipping is slow unless you find stuff with the little orange truck at the top. And then it ships normally within like 2 days to a week. Something like that. Libby, I have used Wish for over a year now. I have probably ordered well over 100 things. And I've only had about 5 or 6 things not show up. And they've always refunded me for those things. But I've really not had that many issues. I've had maybe 5 or 6 things not show up, and Wish always sides with the sellers. They always refund. Yeah, and if something shows up, like I think their thing is like after the 30-day mark, if you put that you haven't got it, and then it shows up later, if they've already refunded you, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to pay for it. It just shows up. Hey, charming giraffe. Popping in and out, I see. So, what I did want to get you guys to do is anything that you want to see me do with resin, be thinking about that. And I'm going to have a video. You can do it, type it on this video in the comments. If not, I have a video that will be coming out soon. And I want all of your ideas. I'm going to do a bunch of resin experiments and testing. I'm going to do the Zorbies in resin. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff in resin. But I want different ideas from you guys. Resin crystal balls. We could do that. I just have to find a mold. The clothing sizes are way off. Normally you have to order like 2 sizes up. Sometimes it's even more than that because Wish is majorly based in China and Japan. So if it says 6X, it's really like an extra large. So it's really weird to do. Resin with balloons. Blair, I will make a note of that when I get off. Been subscribed for a week, but thanks so much. So yeah. I was saying something and I was reading a comment. Oh, the balloons. I definitely want to try that now that you've mentioned it. Most of the molds I have are like gears, feathers. I have the clock mold, which, oh my gosh, you guys, have you guys seen the Jeffree Star clock lately? Let me grab it off of my drying rack. I haven't got the hands on it yet because I ordered them and made it in. But it is silver glitter with gold glitter with pink and black. And I decided to go over the numbers with my silver metallic paint pen. And it made it really pop. And this is a mold from Wish. I gave $1 for this mold, I think. So it was well worth it. It already has the hole in it. You just add the clock pieces and you're good to go. Baking molds might work better. Most of the baking molds are firmer, I've found. Like that clock mold, if it wasn't completely level, it wasn't going to work. And Artist Resin's pizza slices. I feel like you could do that like for short term. Like if I posted a video that said resining a slice of pizza, that's going to get like a lot of views and a lot of hits. But it's also going to waste resin because the food's not going to hold up. It's eventually going to decompose or mold or have issues. One guy tried to resin. It was live flowers straight out of the garden. And what he said is he found out that if you resin flowers, like you take them straight out of the garden, you don't do anything to them, you put them in resin, that it ends up the color pulls from your flowers once they're dried for a couple months, and it colors your resin and fades it. What is the size? Artistic Pours and Moors, what are you talking about? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, on the clock? One second, I have a trusty ruler. This one is 6 inches across, both ways. I feel like even if it seals it completely, it's still food. And regardless, food is gonna do what food's gonna do. Okay, something weird just happened to my screen over here. All right, there it goes. I mean, we can try it if you guys want me to. It preserves them somehow. If you want me to, I will go get some pizza one day and we will resin it. I'm just trying to figure out how you cover the whole slice of pizza with resin. You would have to do it in a couple separate steps because you would have to do the bottom part and then it would have to be firm. It would have to be cured enough to set the pizza on it and it not sink all the way to the bottom. Yeah, I was melting. My phone was doing it here, but my phone up here wasn't doing it. It's really weird. But if you want me to, we will totally. I will get a piece of pizza sometime next week and we will resin that bad boy. Not a whole pizza because that's a lot of resin, but I'll resin a slice of pizza and we'll see. A pickle would be hard, Blair, because resin doesn't work with liquids like with water or, and a pickle has pickle juice, so it has vinegar in it. I mean, I'm totally for it. We'll resin a slice of pizza and I'll sit it up here on my shelf and we'll do monthly check-ins and see how it's going and see how long it takes it to break down and decompose. We got this. We're gonna have fun. Resin a spider. I've seen people do that. If I can find, because I'm not gonna resin one that's alive, because that's just cruel. If I can find somebody with maybe a tarantula that shed its um, skin and its legs and stuff, I might try to do that. But I'm gonna need to find one. A Christmas pickle. And this is why your boyfriend thinks artists are bananas. We're kind of bananas. We will definitely be making Christmas ornaments this year. And we're going to do a couple different styles because now I have resin. And I want to get my first alcohol inks before Christmas too. Ooh, a scorpion resin would be fun too. You get an extra gift if you find the hidden pickle on the tree. Not a live spider. I mean, I'll hold a live spider. I pick spiders up all the time and carry them outside. Um, Even at my mom's house. She'll be like, spider, and I'll just go and pick it up and carry it outside. And but yeah. I'm not good with snakes though. Spider ball. It would be cool for Halloween ornaments. Like get some of those smaller balls, Christmas balls, and fill it partially full of resin and then add the spider in and then cover the rest of it with resin so it would be see-through. How can you have a real snowflake in resin as the stone? Because you do know snowflakes are water and water melts. I'm confused on that one. That would be interesting to see. Because water melts. It's not going to stay together long enough to case it in resin, especially even if you have quick dry resin. Okay, Spicy. Well, we will make some fun Halloween decorations too. What you Googling, Miss Giraffe? I love your name, by the way. I didn't realize how hard it was to spell giraffe until I had to write your name on several packages. And I was like, I'm spelling this wrong. And I was actually spelling it wrong. Oh, can you resin a snowflake? Yeah, definitely look that up because I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Okay, what else do you guys want to see me do? Because I feel like we haven't done anything. Also, note the trees are drying faster and the arms of the tree and the limbs are staying in place. They're not moving. They're see on the black background right now, but once I add resin, I think they'll be okay. But I can see all the little arms as they, excuse me, as they dry. And her name, yeah, I love her name. Hey, Jan. Wait, why are you so sorry? Oh. Snowflake. Hey, Jen, it's nice to see you. I just finished wrapping up your beautiful stuff. I love some of these creative names that you guys have for your channels. Love, 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 love them. A centipede. I used to play with those little, what are they called? They're like caterpillars, but they're black and brown and they have those little prickly fuzzy things on them and they roll up in a ball when you touch them. I can't remember what those are called. I used to play with those all the time as a kid. We're talking about random stuff and we're not even painting, you guys. Well, guess what? We are going to have a bug in our mold because I have a little bitty gnat right here in my first layer of resin on my Christmas. I started a Christmas ashtray and I'm going to do it in layers so the colors stay separate. So I did the greens and the reds. And I do a layer with the white swirls and then another, let that cure and then another layer and just keep doing it. Roly, yeah, the roly polies were the little blue things that had a hard shell that would roll into their cells. It's a worm. It's a black fuzzy worm. Sometimes they have like brown stripes. Woolly worms, that's what they're called. Yes, woolly worms. I love those things. I played with them all the time as a kid. Everybody used to think I was so crazy. So, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how long you guys want to stay on. Do you want to start another piece or? Yeah, I like woolly worms, Jan. I totally played with them as a kid. I was an outdoorsy kid. So I enjoyed that kind of thing. I'm also a little bit weird like that. Like, you guys should know this at this point. Can't resin a snowflake, but you may be able to save it another way. I think you could possibly, if you hit it with dry ice, like immediate or liquid nitrogen, like immediately, then it would probably freeze in that form. But I don't know how long it would be usable in that form because it's still water even if you freeze it. I've done a couple string pulls. I've done the heart string pulls. I've made a feather with the string pull. Snowflakes are microscopic, but you can see certain snowflakes depending on their size and their composition. Hey, display a color. So if you go outside when it's snowing and you take a sheet of black construction paper or black poster board like this, you can actually catch the snowflakes and you can see all of their intricate designs for like a split moment before they completely dissolve on the paper. So it's actually really fun to do. Something I've done quite a bit actually. Okay, so if you want to see a heartstring pull, I'm going to have to move all of these out of the way. So let me just move these. The stainless steel bolt. Display going to subscribe now. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way onto my drying rack. Do, 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Circus music. It's about the only music I can do on YouTube without them messing with my videos. Sadly. I've actually already done one, Jan, but I'm going to do another one. But here's one we did last time. It was my practice one. It is all color shift metallic. I feel like it's missing something at the top, but I don't know what to add. I actually did this one with a necklace chain. So it had those little bitty divots. And then set it here. And then I also did this one. Spicy, yes, it is if I have written permission from the artist for the lyrics, the actual singing of the lyrics, the playing of the music, and the instrumental of the music. So this is an all color shift metallic string pull feather. This was my first feather pull, whatever. It was on a re-pour, so there's actually, you can see some of the texture from below. This one is getting resined, by the way, you guys. Yeah, lots of rules. YouTube actually chooses the songs you're allowed to do as well. Like Johnny, he can't do just any song he wants to do. It has to be on a list that has been approved by the artists and musicians for YouTube. Lyric videos, you can't just do any of those you want. You have to have permission for everything. Blair, Rocky Mountain Snowflake. I'm going to have to check out that. Yeah, it wasn't even supposed to be a feather, and the video is on my page. But it ended up being a feather. Mardi Gras beads sounds fun, though. I want to try that sometimes. He can't do Pink Floyd. He can do some, I think, but not all. Or it might be Pink Floyd, he can't do any. I know Elton John, he could do some of the songs, but some of them weren't approved. And then there was a song that I wanted him to do called Monsters. And he actually looked it up and tried, but YouTube doesn't have permission and the artist refuses to give permission. I have currently, with not counting this video, 470 videos that aren't lives. I probably have about 12 lives because I had some from before the rule change. I also have Sierra's channel playlist in my playlist section on my channel so that people can go click the playlist, watch her whole channel. She gets all of the view time and whatnot from that. Also, here's another re-pour that we're going to pour over. I didn't want to re-pour over it, but somebody stuck their finger in the middle of it. So that's what's going to happen. I don't know how string pull is going to look with these colors, though. What are we talking about? I missed it. Who does the monsters you're talking? I can't remember. I think it's Fireflies, maybe. I can pull it up on my YouTube and tell you. But it's a really good emotional song, and I have a piece that I wanted Johnny to do the song, and then I wanted to put his song as the sound for the piece, but we couldn't get it approved, so sadly. Novocaine doesn't work for me. Thank you, Display of Color. I'm glad you stopped by. Okay. Let me go to my playlist and I will pull up and let you know the name of the song. Brit's Hits. I don't think that playlist. It's Time Flies Monsters featuring Katie Sky. I actually use Red Cross if I need to numb a toothache. It's in a little bitty glass bottle, and you can get it at Rite Aid. Walgreens doesn't carry it. Walmart doesn't carry it, but Rite Aid carries it. And you don't want to touch it to your lip, though, because it will burn the crap out of you. But it works great. So yeah, I really love that song. It's got a lot of meaning to it. So let me log back off on this phone. I had to look it up, you guys. It was going to bother me. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to do this string pull, so anybody that wants to come back and watch it tomorrow or whenever can, since we've already kind of started. Stella beer as in the Egyptian Stella. I don't know. By Charming, though. So this is the chain I used last time. It's just a regular necklace chain. It's got the little chain pieces, kind of like a chain. And where did I put that container of pieces? I've moved everything today to try to make those geodes. Bye, Tammy. Yeah, the resin snowflake would be great if it was possible, but definitely not something that's going to happen. I think a lot of people claim stuff. Now, I do know that I've seen moms take like their breast milk and have it turn into a powder and put into a ring or something. I've seen people do umbilical cords like that as well. So in case you didn't see, I got this little teeny tiny nail. Is your little teeny tiny nail. And it's key for these heart pulls. And you just dab it in. I'm doing it in a pour over, so it's not going all the way through the canvas. It's literally just going into the paint that was here from the last layer. Yes, for real. My sister-in-law actually has a ring with her breast milk from her first child. Tammy thought she was leaving, but she changed her mind. Okay, so we're going to do something I don't normally do. We're going to do a pink background, you guys. Just because I have more pink than anything else. This part's kind of fun too because it's kind of pretty. Okay, what just happened? I have seen people do umbilical cords, no joke. People are weird. People are weird, but it's okay because we're all weird in our own way, and some weird is just a little more weird than what we are. That's about the only way I know to describe it. Like, I'm pretty weird, but I'm not that weird. Oh, you're fine. I need to get caught up on a few of your guys' channels. I've been super busy with a couple collaboration pieces. I've still got a few more collab pieces to do. I've been working really hard because I actually have to go out of town like this month. So I needed to make sure I had plenty of videos stockpiled and whatnot. So something I found out, you guys, for the string pulls, if you have a really thick base, like a lot of paint on the base, it doesn't work as well. If you have a nice thin layer, it works better. Tried to pull that one a little too thin and pulled some paint off. So let's fix it. Okay. Torch points. You missed what? What'd you miss, Spicy? The weirdness, maybe? There's plenty of weirdness to go around. It'll happen again. Okay, so I'm going to find that same spot. And where you put your nail is where the center of the heart will be. Because it's mainly just to hold that tip in place. Okay, so then you start in the center where the tip's going to be. I didn't have it pushed in enough, so I knocked it down. And you lay out your heart and let it hang over. And I'm going to lay out this side and let it hang over. And then you can take whatever your tool you're working with and you can fix it to make it rounder, plumper, move it around some. Fix it the way you want it to be fixed. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who just said something? Oh, okay. Dina, I read having Spicy a ring made with your breast milk, and I was like, why does Spicy want a ring with anybody's breast milk? But never mind. I reread it. I know what you're talking about. It's all good. Then you take your other colors and you put them right on the inside of your chain. You can do a straight line. You want to do it as close to the chain, but not too close. I'm going to do blue all the way around, and then I'm going to add yellow and some spots. Spicy wants just the breast instead. He doesn't want the milk. So I'm going to add some yellow in a couple spots just so that we get a little bit of green, because I know the blue and the pink are going to probably give us some purple. So this way I'm going to ask for a little bit of green too. We always have fun on these lives, you guys. YouTube needs to allow us to do this more. Okay, so then you want both ends of your string or chain or whatever you're doing to be hanging off. Carrie spit her water all over herself. Ha ha ha. You want to hold your hand up here because you want to pull both at the exact same interval. It's going to be weird with these. And down. And see, I had a little too much paint. I can see you doing that, Carrie. I had a little too much paint there. So I'm actually going to re-pull over it. And because I just stuck my hand in it to get that nail out. It does look like, oh, I might not re-pour over because it does look like an angel in the center. I see her head and everything. Okay. I'm glad you saw that because I was about to re-pull over it, but I might keep that. Trap nuisance raccoons and the migrant workers used to buy just a raccoon male part bone. We had a big pile of them and they make jewelry out of them. Okay, that's weird too. Okay, so I was going to get rid of this. I was going to re-pull the heart, but I see the angel. It looks like a child angel too. So I might just keep this. Not as weird as saved breast milk. I feel like we should do something to the sides though. What do you guys think we should do over here? Because we got like a lot of extra pink. I'm going to slide back for a second, you guys. Okay. I wish you could do a live too, Libby. You can do it not on mobile, but it's not. It's hard to do. Johnny's been trying. A balloon kiss. I don't think I have any balloons in here. I know that sounds weird. Wonder if I could just use a glove. Dun dun dun. Brittany, where's your glove at? Knock some stuff over. Wonder if I can blow a glove full of air. Down. Here is a close-up of the pretty thing. But let me get you guys up and then hopefully I can back to normal. Oh, that's what happens when there are too many devices in the house trying to log on. so I'm back. I'm gonna try to see if it'll look a little closer, maybe. There we go. I'm back. Can you guys see me? Dun dun dun. Hey, Haven's little art corner. Yeah, I got booted, but I'm back. I got this. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. So yeah, so I was in the middle of blowing up a glove because you guys wanted to see a balloon smash and I don't have a balloon. And I got booted off my Wi-Fi. So fun times. So I'm going to take the glove and just kind of fold the fingers back and just use like the front of the glove. Yeah, I'm lagging a little too. You know me, I'm determined. So I'm taking a little bit of the blue fluorescent and the fluorescent yellow, and I'm just pouring, I poured the blue down, I'm doing yellow stripes on top of it, just a small puddle, so I can dip the balloon in. Well, the glove-ish thing. I normally don't get good balloon smashes, so don't really expect it to do like something crazy, you guys. I've heard some people say that they let their paint dry some and then they do the smash, which is probably what I should have done. Dragon's Lair, I got this. Yeah, because it's not really doing the balloon smashy things, guys. It sucks. Nothing's happening. I've done two balloon smashes. I didn't really like either of them. One of them is actually in my repour stack. I also feel like I need to put something back in the screen with words on it. So yeah, the balloon smash totally did not work. It made some like little things that you can't see, but definitely, and it might just be this, not a balloon, it's a glove. So, you know, that might have a lot to do with it, you guys. Using a glove. So let's move it to where it doesn't get paint on anything up here, hopefully. And let's do something else. Crumpled up newspaper. I probably have a crumpled, ooh, have bubble wrap. Will that work? A bubble wrap. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I should probably put some color on it though, right? Brittany's going crazy. Not as crazy as plugging my phone and get ready for bed. Okay, Libby. We're going to go after this anyway. I've told you guys way too long tonight. Oh, they're just kind of textury. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that, you guys. If you guys can't see it, then I'll give you a close-up in a minute. But it was fun hanging out with you, too. It's almost like when you texturize your ceiling, if anybody's ever done that. see if I can get a little piece. I can do right here or edge of the heart because I want it to all be cohesive. But I don't want to mess up that heart since we see that little kid angel, child angel, whatever you want to call it. I'd never done bubble wraps. This is kind of cool, you guys. I bubble wraps pretty much. Ta-da. I don't know. We'll have to see when it dries if the texture holds. That's something else. Bubble wrap and resin is something else we're going to do. If you go back in Marcy's videos. Hey, Carrie. If you go back in Marcy's videos, she actually did a request for me a good while back. It was before last Christmas. She took bubble wrap and put it in a coaster mold and made me some custom coasters for my sister. She encased them in resin. It kind of looks cool. I know you guys can't see like all the little green and blue and stuff, but it kind of looks cool. Mega torch points. I need a lot of torch points, actually. I just filled up all of my little torches with this stuff. And yeah, it's weird. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. It took forever. It got on me. It got on other stuff. It just didn't work. So I kind of had fun with this bubble wrap, though. I kind of want to bubble wrap some other stuff. I know, you guys. I've gone crazy now. I dipped it in some blue to see if I could bring some blue up and add in. That was a good idea. Dun, 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 dun. So what I'm going to do is kind of bring you guys down for a little close-up. And then I guess we're going to end it tonight because this has been quite a long video. And yeah, maybe we'll have a little more planned out for next Tuesday. Might even resin some pizza next Tuesday, you guys. Just depends on if I get a pizza down. So if you get dizzy, you know, turn away from it. Ta-da. Here we are. I need it to focus. Focus. Doesn't want to focus. Whatever. Okay. So here's a little angel. And some like tie-dye texture stuff. I'll be sure to post a video. I think the live doesn't focus as good as I want it to. There's some really cool cells in the angel too. So yeah. All of this is fluorescent paints. So blacklight paints. Everything we used here. Did I miss some comments? Okay, bye, Spicy. Yeah, I'm missing some comments here. Bye, Spicy. But yeah, Haven, all of it is Liquitex Basics fluorescents. The blue is transparent. The rest of them are opaque. Looks pretty cool. Okay. I'm not even bothered putting you guys up. We're going to log off. So, thank you guys for joining me for this fun. You watched my first video, Dina? I told you my first several videos were really awkward. Like super awkward. But it's really worth it, Dina. You really should. I've opened up a lot. I've made some of the best lifelong friends ever. And it's just been really great for me on a personal level. It's brought me where I need to be. Bye, Spicy. Thanks, Blair. It's been a fun, interesting night. We didn't do as much painting as I planned on doing, but we definitely had some interesting conversations. I can totally say that. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go, and the winner of the resin giveaway has until next Tuesday night's live to get up with me, claim their prize. If not, we will be drawing again next Tuesday night. So we'll see how that goes. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.